Yes, congratulations. Again, for us, the adventure starts at the biggest little airport in the world, the John Wayne Airport, or SNA. Notice our refined technique as we moved on into the airplane. Yes, we learned that technique in boarding school. And, as we would expect, there's our luggage, all packed and ready to go. This time, we're going to stay awake through our whole flight. And since this is all about Dean, we're going to spend the entire flight thinking about Dean. Whoops.
You know, Reno, we should have teamed up years ago.
We're two of a kind, all right.
Yeah, partners.
Through thick or thin.
Night or day.
Right or wrong.
Went out to the backyard to find out if it was one of those ratty boys.
I hope you play William Shakespeare, but my fans call me the Bard.
Now we arrive at the very nice new Airbnb in Rexburg. It's graduation day. We're on the way to BYU Idaho campus.
Good morning. We would like to welcome you to the convocation exercises for the College of Education and Human Development. Today we will recognize graduates from the departments of elementary, early, and special education, home and family, psychology, and sociology and social work.
At this time, there were several great uplifting motivational talks given by students and faculty.
At this time, I invite our ushers and readers to come forward, and we'll proceed to award our graduates. Thank you.
Then they proceeded with the awarding of the diplomas. And by diploma, I mean the much coveted diploma covers. Finally, it was Dean's turn.
Dean Huskin, Industrial Organizational Psychology.
Camila.
Please join me in giving these graduates a well-deserved round of applause.
Then time was taken for the faculty, the graduates, the parents, and distinguished visitors to give each other a well-deserved round of applause. Here he comes. Between the two meetings, there was time for some fun, happy photos. And all the graduates entered the conference center for the commencement meeting.
Thank you. Please be seated.
This meeting was conducted by President Alvin F. Meredith III.
We welcome our graduation candidates, their parents, relatives, friends, and our faculty to this 136th year of commencement exercises at Brigham Young University, Idaho. We recognize and extend a special welcome to Sister JoAnn Dennis, first counselor in the Relief Society Presidency, and her husband Jorge, who is seated on the stand with us today.
During his talk, he shared this great clip by President Hinckley when he spoke to the BYU Idaho students in 2002.
Wonderful young people of this church, I love you. There's no end in sight for the good you could do. Do you know it? You're just simple kids. You're not geniuses, I know that. But the work of the world isn't done by geniuses. It's done by ordinary people who've learned to work in an extraordinary way. People of your kind who can do these things.
Then we heard some other great talks.
Upon recommendation of Academic Vice President John Linford and pursuant to the authority conferred upon me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree indicated on your diplomas. Brothers and sisters, please join me in giving these graduates a round of applause.
Then time was taken for the faculty, the graduates, the parents, and distinguished visitors to give each other a well-deserved round of applause.
Will the graduates please arise? As is often customary at commencement ceremonies, you graduates may now change your tassels from right to left.
How long until we come back in for the
How hard he worked.
Wait, this is Malachi? I can help you speak.
Then the celebration transferred 17 miles down the road to the famous Teton House. Yum! Then they proceeded with the awarding of the 402. Then they proceeded with the awarding of the diplomas. All right, now I'm good.